Hello, 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 all you wonderful people. It's me, once again. You know who it is. I'm just howling at the uncaring void. Since I'm on my last run before I head for home, I figured waste some time, I'll talk at y'all. What are we going to talk about today? Besides the fact I ran against the Democratic National Party and how they are screwing the pooch going into this midterm election, and if, any polymerase or any case, they're going to lose hard, I want to talk about culture for a minute. And the fact that it's really hard these days to be a free-thinking, regardless of political ideologically, free-thinking, hard-working person these days. And it's really hard, even for a guy like me, to separate fact from bullshit. Yeah, watch Razor Fist lately. Yeah, some of his shit's fucking hilarious, but like take Mexico for example, illegal immigration. Everything that gets talked about lately is just a symptom. It's not the root cause. The root cause is Mexico is not stable, and people are either fleeing through it or from it into our borders. Now we say, oh, abolish ICE. Yeah, I mean, the same ICE that broke up a child smuggling ring for God knows what. I'm pretty sure some of it was being trafficked for child exploitation and sexual exploitation. I'm willing to lay money. I mean, I'll have to look up the article again, but yeah. But it was ICE that did it. And everybody's screaming, oh, abolish ICE, they're targeting all these people. They got marching orders. It's not like they just pick and choose who they go after. No, they get a fucking bench warrant from a federal judge. How about we change the parameters? How about we reform the judiciary so it stops sending people after you deem innocent people? By the way, if ICE is being sent after them, they've done something fucking illegal and being deported because of it, regardless of how long they've been here. Fucking legal, guys. And this is what I mean, free thinking about, look, if you have a problem of ICE targeting people, change the parameters from which they target. That's the root fucking problem. But no, we want to chase the symptoms. Or chase, the runny nose, instead of figuring out what's causing the runny nose. That's what I mean by free thinking society. And it's just like the immigration problem. We can make all the wall we want. We can open the borders all we want. These people are still going to come one way or the freaking other. How about we fix the root freaking cause, which is Mexico? Who knows? Maybe a whole heap of them will finally see the reform that Mexico desperately needs and go home. Go back to the country they love. Because a lot of them, when they run away, it's like, I didn't want to leave. I just kind of had to because I saw the writing on the wall and it's just better over here. So if we make it better back over there, we'll probably want to go back over there. So instead of building walls and bridges, how about we fix where they're coming from? The 10-alarm fire shitstorm that is Mexico. One of the most resource-wealthy countries in the Western fucking hemisphere, and it's one of the most dirt-poor countries because of how much graft, corruption, and, just other shit that the fucking Mexican government country is as a whole. Yes, I have been to Mexico once or twice. Especially along the border. It's not a pretty fucking picture. Yeah, it's a shit factory. I mean, to call them third world, especially on the border towns, I believe it. It's third fucking world down there, guys. Now, not everybody lives destitute. Some live good, some live fucking terrible, and some live fucking great. And the divide between the three are yawning chasms, which says there's a fucking problem down there instead of it being more equal and even. So, if you want to really stem the flow of the tide of illegal immigration, let's fix fucking Mexico. And yes, I know this might sound like warmongering, but at this point, it might just take by any means fucking necessary. With diplomacy, we buy them off, or we go in with permission of the government. We jack all the cartels, we jack all the corruption, we give it the big fucking boot, and we help them hold, free democratic elections like we all claim to do. We actually help them, set up their stuff and become fucking stable. We're people weren't fucking starving. Well, we still have that problem in the United States, but that's a video for another day, people. The point is, you want to really stop the flow of illegal immigration? We gotta fix fucking Mexico. There's just no other way around it. We can build the biggest, most elaborate fucking wall we want. We're still gonna have illegal immigration on illegal immigrants. And yes, they are fucking illegal. They're not here by illegal means. And that's another part of the problem. You want to reform illegal immigration? You gotta go through the judiciary and reform the judiciary. You gotta make it easier for people to become citizens. Not like completely freaking easy, but easier. Or have more courts and appointed justices and, judges and all that fun shit. That's how you really reform it. Getting rid of ICE ain't gonna do shit. Doing open borders ain't gonna fix the fucking root problem. And this ties all the way back to free thinking. A free thinker will go to the problem of what's the root goddamn cause. People are fleeing Mexico. What's the reason? It's a shithole. It's a fucking clusterfuck. Unfuck it. People will stop fleeing it. If you fix it, they won't leave. To paraphrase a quote from Field of Dreams. If you build it back up, they will go. All we're doing with open borders and all that is just giving corrupt Mexico a release valve to get rid of all the people who are unhappy. They just run to America instead of sitting there and fixing their fucking problems. I mean, I know I'm parroting a lot of what Razorfist says, but it also makes a lot of fucking sense. Fix the root cause, we don't have to fix anything else. So, yeah. And this is fucked up on both sides. Alright, they're screaming, build the wall! Let us open borders! Think of the children! My reaction is, fix fucking Mexico! We don't have this goddamn problem! That's free thinking for you, people! Look for the root cause and then attempt to solve the root cause. The rest of the symptoms die. That's free thinking for you, people, at least from my point of view. Now, don't take any of this as fact. Check it for yourself. Be a real free thinker. Don't parrot what one side or the other says. Look at it for yourselves. Rethink. Use that God-given intuition and brains. Build it up. If you can't really free think is a little bit out there for you, start working on it. It can be a skill that can be built up like anything else. You can parrot the lines. You can drink the Kool-Aid. If that's what you want to do because it's an easier way. Knock yourselves out. But this PC culture, this every kid gets a trophy, no one wants to do research, no one wants to decide what the root cause is, and then we're wondering why we're sitting here squabbling instead of fixing it. Don't cry to me. I mean, I can't see every problem, and I don't have every fucking solution, but I can point out certain things that are self-fucking evident, like I did in my last video, where the DNC has no real platform besides I hate Trump and I want to destroy everything he stands for, which is not a fucking platform in so much as it is a policy of fear. Come on, guys. Look, instead of just pointing out there is a problem and screaming they're not fixing it, how about you have a fucking plan to fix it? I'm going to quote General Patton, a bad plan now is better than a perfect plan later. Right now, out of the Democrats and some of the Republicans, I ain't even seen a fucking plan at all. Trump has one. Granted, I don't agree with a lot of it, but at least he has something. And going on that's a big reason why Hillary lost. She's just screaming Trump's an idiot instead of presenting her plan and proving point by point to someone like me why her plan is better. Which would have been a smart thing to do. Instead of just this whole, he said this, he's, highlight that, he's a buffoon. But also, make the top part of, this is what I want to do. This is how I think we can fix it. Convince me that you're right. And quite frankly, on Democrats, I ain't seeing it. Hell, I don't know, Republicans, I ain't seeing it either. They're just pointing at the Democrats and laughing, going, they can't fix anything. Come follow us. I'm like, well, what are you doing for me? Well, what you got? mean, your whole plan for the first year pretty much fell fucking apart, and I haven't really seen movement on shit besides just pointing and laughing at Democrats or some of you screaming at Trump because you can't control him. It's just like, what's your platform? What the fuck are you people doing? So, yeah, guys, don't just take one media outlet. I mean, if you watch CNN, watch Fox. See what they have to say, a point of view on it. Watch MSNBC. Watch some alternative media who also cover it. See what everybody's point is. Usually the truth's somewhere in the middle, somewhere. But anyways, after our 10 to 11 minutes, me howling at you and just going, open your minds. Stop just drinking the Kool-Aid. Stop taking in all the garbage. Actually rethink about this and look at the root problems that people are screaming at and going, why aren't you just solving it? Where like DACA, what's your plan in place to fix it? Because you're not offering us anything. You're just saying, oh, it's a problem. Trump's doing all these horrible things. What's your fucking solution? See, Iron Wolf, I'm telling you, stop pointing out what's wrong. Start talking about solutions of what we're going to do to fix it. That's free thinking, people. I'm out.